A distinctive positive toolkit. The toolkit for designing FTP algorithms include a variety of distinctive techniques. Some of these methods are quite intricate and technical, and not all of them are practical. Well quasi-ordering, one of the first and most striking of the general methods for demonstrating fixed parameter tractability, has been supplied by the very deep results of Robertson and Seymour on graph minors and well quasi-ordering. The proofs of the main theorems that yield these general methods are daunting, running to over 1,500 densely argued journal pages. In their general form, these methods yield polynomial time and fixed parameter tractability results that are supremely impractical, primarily because they involve astronomical hidden constants. The parameter functions involved have steadily improved, but for now, well quasi-ordering is primarily a complexity classification tool. A way of showing often quite easily that fixed parameter tractability is possible. For a concrete example, when the k-vertex cover problem was first observed to be fixed parameter tractable in time big O of f of k times n cubed by means of the Robertson-Seymour theorems, the initial f of k was a tower of twos of height described by a tower of twos of height described by a tower of twos of height described by, and so on. A function that is utterly impractical even for k equals to 1 factorial. Johnson's observation that it was sufficient to work with a bounded width tree decomposition improved the implicit f of k to something like 2 to the 2 to the 500t, still completely impractical for k equals to 1. There have obviously been drastic improvements in the tractability parameter function for data cleaning since then. Bounded tree widths and path widths. Techniques for designing algorithms based on bounded width tree and path decompositions of graphs and hypergraphs have been developing for over a decade, and now constitute a very extensive collection of fundamental results and perspectives that apply to an almost unlimited range of problems. One of the surprises of this area of algorithmics is the widespread nature of bounded tree widths and path widths combinatorics. For example, it turns out to be a structure of fundamental importance in the analysis of control flow graphs theorem. After several rounds of improvement, the best-known general algorithm for computing a tree decomposition of width k runs in time f of k times n for graphs on n vertices, where f of k equals to 2 to the c times k squared, a result due to Bodlander. This parameter function is still too impractical, and the algorithm has not been implemented. These techniques are described in Chapter 6. Color coding hashing, a general method of devising FPT algorithms using k-perfect families of hash functions derived from sophisticated de-randomization techniques, has been developed by Alon, Yaster, and Zwick. After earlier work of Dannenberg, Gurevich, and Schiller on hashing, and Dannenberg, Gurevich, and Schiller, a description of this approach and a number of applications are described in Chapter 8. The method works quite well for certain kinds of problems, such as finding small subgraphs in a graph, such as paths, cycles, and matchings. The parameter functions implicated by the method and typically f of k equals to 2 to the k, and the resulting algorithms offer significant practical parameter ranges and no sources of large hidden constants. Elementary methods. There are a number of elementary methods of great importance, such as bounded search trees and reductions to a problem kernel. An interesting aspect of these approaches is that although they are simple algorithmic strategies, they are in some sense new ideas that might not immediately come to mind because they involve costs that are exponential in the parameter. They are not part of the usual toolkit of polynomial time algorithm design and hence are worth articulating as standard techniques in devising algorithms for problems that are fixed parameter tractable. The current best results on vertex cover and a number of other problems depend only on these simple ideas. Several of these basic methods are described in chapters 3 and A.